Do you remember taking your first test in school? Do you remember flunking your first test in school?
65 in English? That's the only language you speak and you can't pass the class.
Well, the tides have turned because the good Lord is going to test you today. Welcome to Bible Tube, your daily bread to chew on for the week. And for today's topic, we're going to talk about trials and tribulations. Quite often we ask God, why is this happening to me? Or if you really love me, God, you wouldn't allow this to happen to me. James chapter 1 verse 2 reads, "Consider it pure joy, my brother and sisters, when you face trials of many kind, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." What if our attitudes were different about this? Pure, as in the definition of not tainted, highest quality, and noble. Not to say that your motives are not pure at times, but you would be able to deal with circumstances in your life a lot more differently. And a lot of times as people, we tend to forget that Jesus had his challenges and went through temptation himself. Isaiah 53 verse 10 says that it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer in order to be a sin offering so that we might be saved. Basically, God offered his son as a sacrifice so that we may have an opportunity to have redemption through him. Now, as a parent, I find that quite perplexing because I can't imagine sending my son to be a sacrifice offering in order so others could live. And mind you, it's not like Jesus was going in blind in all of this. Jesus had the foreknowledge that he was going to suffer and die for the sake of the gospel and for us to have salvation. In my mind, that sounds pretty twisted. I'm pretty sure there are times where Jesus could have simply says, "You know what, Dad, I'm not with this. I'm bailing. I'm out." But that's just the whole point. Romans 5 verse 3 says it best, that in our suffering, it produces perseverance. Therefore, we should glory in our suffering. And where there's suffering and where there's perseverance, you have character development. But let me play devil's advocate here. Whether you choose to not follow God, you will still have trouble in this world. That's why Jesus says in John 16:33, "In this world you will have many troubles, but take heart, for I have overcome the world." Stop trying to be in control of your life and just be self-controlled. Accept your fate. Jesus was able to get through it. Job 2 verse 10, Job even says to his wife, "Should we accept only good things and not expect trouble from God?" Now, Job was an upright man, and even he understood his place in all of this. He understood that there would be misfortune in his life. He just didn't realize that that misfortune was going to happen all at once at the same time.
What's the matter? What?
I believe he handled it pretty well. Personally, for me, I would have tapped out over the first misfortune. I'm just going to be real with you, I'm a straight up punk. And your problem is never going to be the same as someone else's problem. God has portioned out a lot based on what he believes that person can handle, because he knows that person can handle it. Trouble is about adulting. That's right, you've heard it from here. Adulting. It's time to grow up. It's a way of life. It can be, or it can be. Because of this right here, many of us can lack physical maturity and spiritual maturity.
It's true.
Trials could either bring the fearful out of you or it can bring the faithful out of you. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Enjoy the process of going through suffering and the trials with pure joy. So when life got you down, just remember, there's God. When it feels like you're in a rut, you don't know what to do, and your problem seems much bigger than anything else, including your student loan debt, there's God. But most importantly, when you feel like even in your relationship with God, there's nowhere else to go, there is God. Now, here are some tips that could help you on the way to this. Wake up early in the morning for a week and read the first chapter of James chapter 1. And I would say camp out in it for about a week. Dissect it, break it down, and apply it. For you more advanced readers who are already reading your Bible, I want to encourage you with this. Read 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 5, where it says to add on to your faith. And apply this for about a week. And then go from there. So guys, my challenge to you is a simple one. It's a challenging one, but it's a simple one. Allow perseverance to finish his work, so that you may be mature and complete. Consider it pure joy when you face trials of many kind, because you know that it's the testing of your faith. So let's ace that test and pass with flying colors. But that is all for me today. I'm Mr. Lewis, and this has been BibleTube. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and stick around for more content. Also, I want to give a few shout outs to a couple of friends of mine that have recently subscribed to the YouTube channel. We are also on Spotify as well. You can ring the bell for more notifications. And remember guys, let's stay biblical.